versus FCAP, the rematch of M5. Chantel, what do we want to play with? Like, how do we want to roll this game? How do we want to start it if we're both sides of the team?
You know what? How I wish that this is another game of 7. Right?
Yeah,
but yeah, in terms of probably the playstyle of this players or for this hero composition for both, definitely for Falcons, Apbren, they need those heroes to be available every time there is going to be a team fight. So you want a few to be part of it. Not only for Fnatic, Onic as much as possible. They can work around Kyrie farming from time to time, but...
Oh, hold on. Keyboy gets a very, very early... Yep, that's the first blood over to FlapTZ. You are able to clear that wave. The rotations coming down onto that lethal is so lethal, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I see what you did there, and I kind of feel like for Falcons Apbren, they really know how Keyboy rotates on this show, so they really started well on this one. But I'm so late.
Shadow kill onto Super Marco, but he gets out safe. Here comes Owen there for the body block. He uses shadows to get out of the way, and Falcons Apbren, they're still keeping things passive.
Everything is happening so fast, actually, for this game. It's just less than 2 minutes of this match, but we've already seen those loads of aggression at the top lane, even at the bottom lane, so probably...
Oh, here comes Kyrie! Whew. Almost, but not enough. Oh, man.
It's as if I'm seeing a Natalia, but not on the stealth mode with the Kyrie, because he's just everywhere on the map, right? So if you're Falcons Apbren, you have to be... prepared for that, because this is a Warcry Hayabusa. So if he is able to do the winning condition at early game, then probably it's going to be Fnatic Onyx game, but all depends on taking the turtle objective.
Oh, it's a very quick level 4. FlapTZ already in position. Few just using the pepper spray just to get Fnatic Onyx out of position. You get SOD goes wide, no follow-up right there. It's a free turtle over the side of Apbren.
Good take for Falcons Apbren, and it's interesting that we see this game on a slower pace, although there are aggression earlier at the top lane, probably because for Fnatic Onic, they're waiting for that activation of items from Chewe. So look at the lane, actually Chewe is on top of gold 1,700 versus where's Super Marco 1,500.
Oh, top side, actually he's trying to again the shadow kill onto Super Marco. Not enough to take him down. That's a very thick early game for that Roger. And Fnatic Onic, they're trying to push their ways. They're a little bit more desperate. But Chantel, I have a question for you. Keyboy not doing so well against this Juicin. What's the play here if you're a Keyboy Cho?
Probably for Keyboy is for that Wave of the Dragon. Again, because of that kill against him, the pattern of his visioning against Fnatic or Falcons Apbren has been disrupted. So one step at a time, not really on that route of being too aggressive, because they have to take things one step at a time. Again, a Kyrie or Kyle TZ is at level 7 as compared to Kyrie who is at level 6. So you want to be on par in terms of jungling if you are Fnatic Onic.
Yeah. And Few is just so annoying with the lantern. He pops wide over the wall, trying to zone everyone out away because the purple buff is in question. Keyboy gets caught in the middle. Here comes the Eternal Guard just to buy Keyboy some time. Where the Dragon pushes it open right in the midst of the turret. They take the purple buff. The final stash pushes FlapTZ back, but he's got a Carter Infernal. He will be fine, but the Shadow Kill comes wide. He will take FlapTZ down. And Luppy, in the midst of all of that, getting pushed back. Kyle TZ trying to run for his life. Luppy forces a flicker in and takes down his life.
2 players down for Falcons Apbren, and we could see the aggression now for Fnatic Onic. One thing that Falcons Apbren doesn't have to do on this game is to overdive on those areas of Fnatic Onic. Yes, they wanted to get a purple buff. After that, they could have not stayed on that area.
Oh, mid-side. Chewe actually gets in a spot of bother, gets taken down by Super Marco, but now the turtle getting slain by Kyrie. They want to go for the re-engage. Luffy, sliver of health, won't be able to survive this one, but Kyrie will. Desperately trying to get underneath the turret to safety, but here comes Few trying his best to dive. He gets pulled back. He won't be able to go anywhere. That's a kill over to FlapTZ.
Everything is happening so fast, Churros, on this game. Right when I was about to explain something, they get a kill out the middle lane. So this is something that Falcons Apbren is known for. So it's very effective for them. But knowing that the goal lead is pretty much close for both teams, it is expected for Fnatic Onic to have at least one kind of play with that Blade of Dragon and then that Eternal Guard from Sans. It kind of be like the problem here is that the lineup of Falcons Apbren is more on the AOE crowd control. Now for Fnatic, it's more on the single targeting. So if Falcons Apbren is one step ahead against them, then they can do a play against Fnatic Onic.
Now, okay, we will go into a little bit of a pause right here, but Falcons Apbren actually took down the T1 down the mid side, which opens up a lot of opportunities for Fnatic to try to get that defense down. Like you said, we need a little bit more time for the Moscow to come online. Super Marco actually showing very, very strong progress on that Roger as well. Now, the scoreline is really, really tight. 2K goal lead on the favoring the side of FCAP, but the Stamas and this Juicin is just so annoying. Let's bring back Gideon onto the desk to see what he thinks so far about this game.
I mean, I was expecting this game to go exactly the way that it is, but it really just boils down, as I mentioned before, to Keyboy making these sick plays, and he does, despite giving first blood over.
Yeah. It's very difficult for the Cho to be in the face of Juicin because it's always like, you know, using the pepper spray, I like to call it, because the lantern is so darn annoying. You get close, you're in the midst of that lantern, you're able to just push out, but no, Juicin pulls you back, and Few has been playing it so well.
No one wants to get close to a pepper spray, right? Yeah, that's true. But
that's an understatement, Chantel.
It's something that makes the lineup of Falcons Apbren very annoying if you're Fnatic Onic. So they might want to go on the gank instead of a 5v5 setup. But it's something that will limit the potential of Sans, because the hero of Sans is meant for a heavy team fight, right? But if they go on a better route, then maybe things will look good for Fnatic Onic.
Well, we're jumping back into the game, wasting no time at all. FCAP actually taking control of that top side. We're trying to go for a 4-1 composition. They know they need to maintain the lane pressure on both ends. A very, very strong start for FCAP. Fnatic Onic, you're pushed into wall. 2K gold behind. What is your play here, Chantel?
Actually, for Falcons Apbren, they just need to do what they're doing. But take note, the Churros, that for the explanations of both teams, they already have the Enchanted Talisman. But definitely, Flap Easy is up on a lead against Lootby. So again, the difference is that for the hero,
actually, the goal lead is so wide.
Yeah, for an explainer and the innate skill of these heroes are very different from each other. It's definitely Falcons Apbren winning on that lane. Definitely that 1.5k gold lead is on Flap PZ's side.
Well, that being said, Chairway already got the golden staff, so that's another power spike. Just there's a little bit more time for the Trinity to come online. But FCAP, Fnatic, they want to go for it. Few getting caught in the middle, forced to use the ult to get away. They go out safe, and I want to try to get that discipline. They want to go for this turtle. Keyboy taking a lot of too much damage. SOD lands, but I don't think Chairway wants to go for it. Falcons Apbren, they take what they can and they back off. That's the discipline that I love from this team. Looking steady right now.
What a smart move from Few. He used that ultimate just to escape the damage from Kyrie, and because of that, there's no threat from Kyrie when taking that turtle for Falcons Apbren. So it's more of a Fnatic Onic.
Oh, Flaptisi just walking in, trying to force that retribution, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It's just so hard for Kyrie to just keep his farm up.
You know what, for Fnatic Onic, they just have to be mindful of the available resources whenever there is an upcoming team fight, because most of the time for Falcons Apbren, it's either they force out a flicker, it's either they force out a shadow kill against Kyrie. So things are looking good for Falcons Apbren, and Supermarket is just having the time of his life being on the lead in terms of farming on this game.
Well, foundationally, you would face up against a team fight composition with a split push. Now we're seeping into the 8-minute mark. I think Fnatic wants to try to be able to send one person or two persons down onto the side lanes, try to split Falcons Apbren apart, and that's the key to success for Fnatic Onic's victory in terms of these neutral objectives. But Keyboy struggling to find intelligence, struggling to get even close to Few, and the way that Juicin is being used up, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
And it's just a battle of attrition at this point, where Apbren, they're constantly pushing ahead. They know where Kyrie will be. Once the purple buff is up, there I will be.
It's as if they're dictating the tempo of the game, but there's going to be a setup play again.
Oh, Keyboy pushes through back to the wall, but uses the Crimson. Get out of the way. Keyboy getting pulled back. That is a misplay. Super, super unfortunate. Right before the Lord spawns up in 20 seconds.
Okay, middle of the lane again. Falcons Apbren is forcing a setup play.
The Dolphin with a nice little jump down into the back line. Take a little bit too much damage.
Okay.
Kyrie trying to sweep up everything, but on the backside, Super Marco actually takes out Loopy in that process. That's 2 members down, a very extended team fight, but Falcons Apbren actually has control of all these objectives.
Yeah, again, when we started this day, the question was, is Sujin part of the meta or not? With this play from Falcons Apbren, Sujin is definitely a threat if opened for a specific team. Hence, Falcons Apbren taking this Lord, hence having the lead against Fnatic Onic. Now, looking at the things right now, it's very difficult for Fnatic Onic to get a piece against Falcons Apbren. Kyrie is at level 12. But Kyle TZ is at level 13, and the rest of the players is definitely on a gap in terms of levels. But at the middle lane, another set of play.
Loopy goes right into the heart of the battle. Everything's going low. Loopy's trying his best to survive.
Kyrie?
He gets taken down, but Kyrie onto the back line. Everyone's low, but it's not enough. Not enough damage from Fnatic Onic. There goes 2. Loopy Keyboy goes down as well. There goes Kyrie as well. Super Marco actually cleaning up shop, and they take it down. Lord marching down the bottom side. Falcons Apbren actually looking to tear down the T1 down mid.
Oh, wow. Falcons Apbren just forcing Fnatic Onic to back away during that team fight. And while that was happening, the Lord was with Chewe. So the potential of Chewe is being limited here. He doesn't even have any assist against Falcons Apbren. And even if Falcons Apbren is on the lead, they're ready for the deadliest situation that they could be, because FlapTZ has the dominance eyes. I want to be up front. I want to limit that life steal and spell vamp. Looking, oh, that's an instant, very fast
No,
instant
we're going
replay.
back to the we're going back to the game.
We're going back to the game. Yeah.
But that being said, though, I want to build on your point by limitations. Fnatic Onic are constantly just one by one. They're queuing up to the inevitable doom.
Yeah.
And Falcons Apbren, they're constantly sticking
Here we
together.
go.
Let's take a look at a replay. Well, okay.
And we're back again. It's as if they say, oh no, never mind the replay. Everything is happening so fast. We'll just get ready for the next team fight, which will happen
speaking
now.
of which, Kyrie taking a lot of damage, able to use that shadows to get dash out of the way. But Keyboy in precarious position. He's got a passive down, but he's trying to find an angle. All waves are pushing in. Fnatic Onic struggling, scrambling to find that defense. Oh, Lutpi getting pulled back. Here goes Spear of Alpha. Lutpi is on the target, but on that backside though, Eternal Guard trying to push, knock up everyone. Everyone's jumping up like trampolines, and Fnatic Onic, they're going in strong. They're taking a lot of damage, but they will not give up without a fight. There goes 2. They make it 3. Kyrie and CW are the only ones left, and CW all the way on that bottom side trying to push everything in.
They don't have any place
He
to
comes
go.
back in. Falcons Apbren, very, very disciplined in their gameplay. They're way too far ahead. That 7K goal lead. They want to end this and want to end this now.
They could possibly actually end this one, but then we have players here from Fnatic Onic trying to defend their base. But here comes Falcons Apbren.
Oh no, Kyrie with a sliver gets out safe. And the discipline coming from AFCAP, they know that Fnatic Onic is coming out of that base, and they get that reset Lord spawn up in 8 seconds.
That was breathtaking, very breathtaking here for Falcons Apbren. Again, they're not letting Fnatic Onic do anything on their way, anything that would be advantageous to them. So Falcons Apbren at 7K lead. Imagine it's just 12 minutes of our game. Everything is just looking good for Falcons Apbren. They're now starting the Lord. Again, they are on the lead in terms of items. Everyone is just on the lead. Even Kiboy can't zone out any player from Falcons Apbren.
Lord is third of their health. Kyrie looking for an angle, but doesn't matter. Minnow, if you're on the backside, side goes down. Luffy with a final slash. No follow-up. Luffy's in dangerous position. And the rest of Fnatic Onic trying to pull back. Bottom side, CW left all alone. FlapTZ says, no problem. I'll take you down. Fnatic Onic scrambling again. Keyboy desperate, trying to push everything back. Kyrie's left all alone. It's a 4v1 situation at this point.
It.
It's over.
I think that's it.
Kyrie can't defend.
That's it.
No.
Falcons Apbren, they just need to destroy the base.
Yeah, Falcons Apbren rip the Sky Kings from the skies down to reality. Snap back to reality. There goes Graham.